Love you.
Love you too. Where are you?
Oh, just a little bit.
All right, say good night.
What live is that?
Good night. Love you.
It's my live. What do you mean? Get out. I'm like, what app live is that?
Why?
Because it's different than that.
Because it's different. That's TikTok. This Facebook. Now TikTok your ass to bed. Good day. You supposed to be on screen with me. How do I do that? I thought I did it. Who's watching me on Facebook? Say hey. Why didn't it do? Close my door, please. Hey, y'all. About to get ready to spill some tea because people have been pouring tea all day. They've been calling my phone all day. They've been going crazy. But they claim they're not mad though. But they've been yelling and cussing and going off on me all day. Right? I've been working. They've been calling my phone, going off. Okay, where is my sister? I sent the invite. I don't see her.
Hold on, I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, but it says your mic is. I'm trying to click your mic, but it say your mic is off. I don't understand. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. You still talking to me, but I I don't hear nothing. You're una momenta, okay? Por favor. Live. Hold on. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of what I see so you can see what I see and maybe you can tell me what I'm doing wrong here. I'm gonna send it on your iPhone. Okay, done. Delete. I don't know why. I can't hear nothing. Mm-mm. When whatever you did at first, like it was running back what was said and what was done, I could hear it. But now, you see the picture that I sent you? You see, right. And so I don't understand why it doesn't let me hear you
Oh,
talk. If I'm in...
look now.
There we go.
Okay. Oops, I feel a little challenged. All right. So let me know if y'all can hear this. This is a call that I received at 11:17 this morning while I was working from Letha. They don't want me to mention their names, but I'm gonna mention their names because I'm not lying. So let me go back.
You know who I am. What can I help you with? Why would you post something shit like that on Facebook? You don't know what's going on. First of all, I'm gonna keep on talking, baby. And ain't nothing you can do about it, right? Come on, tell me what I asked you. What? Why would you put shit on Facebook like that? I'm gonna put it wherever I want to put it. You ain't with the family. Don't nobody give a fuck at the end of the day. I'm sorry, what?
So I didn't understand what she said during the call right there, but she said, "You ain't with the family. Don't nobody give a if." That's what she said. And when she said, "You ain't with the family," she's talking about me.
You heard what I said. No, I didn't.
Of course you ain't with the family because you ain't nasty, dirty, and trifling.
That's not my problem. I'm gonna leave my mama's name out of it. That's what you need. I'm gonna say what I need to say, how I need to say it, where I want to say it, and you're not gonna stop me. So goodbye.
Okay, so the reason that I hung up the call is because I was literally pulling up to an office building, delivering a catering order, and that's not very professional to go in there going off on people, right? So I hung up the call. So then later on in the day, I received another call, not from her though. Originally, I thought it was somebody else, but when this call hung up, a comment came up on my YouTube channel because I posted the live videos from last night from Facebook onto my YouTube. So a comment popped up on YouTube immediately after this 6-something minute phone call was over with. So then I figured out that's who that person was. So this person is Skeeta. So hold on. Oh wait, that's the second one.
Hey, Marty girl.
It's two of them. Let me get the first one.
Yeah, you got one more time. You don't have no more time to use my name. I'm calling the law, and I'm going to file a report, and I'm going to call my lawyer. I'm letting you know that everything because I don't deal with you, and I don't mess with you. So leave my name out your mouth. So today I called my lawyer. I don't baby. I thought, okay, and I called my lawyer, and I'm going to report the police. I I don't care. Nothing that I said was a lie, honey. I'm gonna tell you right now. Nothing that I said was a lie, honey.
That's Skeeta.
Nothing I said was
Skeeta is my cousin.
First of all, that's not your mama. You don't have no say so. You're never gonna have a say so. You're not gonna be involved in it. So that's not even a business. But let me see you. Let me see you. Baby, you can come to my address. 1200 West Tidwell, apartment 403. Come see me, baby. Come see me, baby.
Mind y'all, I don't care about my address being out. I'm a home baker. That's where you come pick up your goodies from. I bake bacon butterfly. All right, here we go.
Come see me, baby. Come see me.
So Skeeta came from because I mentioned Skeeta last night. Skeeta's mom is Velda. So I mentioned Skeeta and her mom. I didn't go into detail about Skeeta because I got some details about Skeeta. I didn't go into detail about that. I didn't. All I said was that my mom runs behind Skeeta and stuff when Skeeta be using her to do stuff for her, and Skeeta really don't give a damn about her. So she ain't like that. She ain't like that they was mentioned. So here come the call.
Baby, I ain't had a type of time for you, so that's why. But you on my phone. But you on my phone, though. I'm sure I am. But you on my phone. But you saying my name. Do you like me? But you on my phone. I'm gonna snap a two-pack. Get your teeth and then talk. What else? What else? How else you feel about me? How else you feel about me? Baby.
Yeah, she called me. Well, I would never. She called me. So I was working. Like I said, I was delivering packages. By this time, I was delivering packages for Walmart. Earlier, the first call, I was delivering a catering order. So I was working, and she called or whatever. And so she's super mad and super hyped. And because she's not getting the reaction she wants, she starts to talk about my appearance. Here we go.
Show some teeth. How else you feel about me? Social media. You understand me? Why you want to touch it? Because you can't touch me with a 10-foot pole. And that's sad that you have to do that to make clout. You're not getting what clout am I trying to get? What clout am I trying to get? What clout am I trying to get? Ain't nobody doing all that, baby. You're done. When I say you're done like your bacon shit. You're done. You're done. You're done, honey. The work is done. You're done. And just to keep it clear, y'all so mad. Y'all so mad. No, baby, it's just the fact that you still hung on that shit. Like, go and live your life and deal with your I'm living my life, and I'm healing my trauma the way that I choose to. And y'all ain't gonna stop me, baby. You're too busy to worry about D-Jacket, and you still talking. Baby Junior gone by his business. Junior doing his thing like you need to do. So it's okay that he's right to several of his family members, right?
So let me pause it right there. Y'all heard her say Junior gone on with his life, right?
Of course Junior he is. He's the molester.
Junior's the
he can move on.
He like ain't nobody did nothing to him. He's not the survivor. We're survivors, right? Nobody did. Well, maybe somebody did do something to him. Maybe that's why they protect him so much, because maybe they did something to him first and that's where he learned it from. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I don't know. I can't give an official diagnosis, but this is giving very much weird behavior, because why are you protecting this man so hard? And let me continue, because y'all got to hear this.
Y'all don't want to be held accountable in the public eye, but I'm going to help y'all be held accountable. Nothing gonna never happen to Junior. You understand me? Oh, so that's what y'all care about? Y'all care about the pedophile? Okay.
Ain't nothing ever gonna happen to Junior. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all catch that? Ain't nothing ever gonna happen to Junior. And Junior's name is General Dixon, by the way. It's in my other YouTube video.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to put a restrainer on you. I'm going to the police because I do have a video that you do name me, and I'm gonna let them know that I fear for my life. Because at the end of the day, don't stop doing it. I didn't threaten you in any kind of way, so you can say your life out you want somebody. That has nothing to do with your fear is so karma, baby.
How she keeping her fear for her life, but she called you with the drama and threatened
exactly,
you.
But you so scared. I ain't have your number till you call my phone. Maybe you use a text now number. I don't know. But you so scared you calling my phone and you threatening me. Okay. Let's keep going.
Anything that I spoke is say, and I can continue to tell my story when, where, and how I want to, and you know, lawyer is going to stop me. So do what you do, baby. Do what you do. You're the one on my phone talking about let me see you. You're the one who made a threat, love, not me. You threatened me. So lawyers, whoever, call whoever, do it with you. You probably was fucking Junior too. That's why you want to protect him. Scary ass dog, bitch. You a scary ass poodle. You can't even come to us. Bitch, come to us. That's what I'm y'all for what? Come to y'all for what? So y'all can deny everything that happened and continue to protect one motherfucking thing. If you had any motherfucking common sense in your motherfucking brain, bitch, you won't be doing it on social media. You'll come to our face. You scary mother.
Does this sound like somebody that's in fear for their life?
She judging
Do they sound
you.
scared?
She judging you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she out showing her little booty and coochie all over social media for 5 followers all the time. Like, but she judging you for whatever you do, for you putting out someone who traumatized you, for someone who traumatized other family members. But she judging you while she out showing her booty, coochie, little bitty, teeny tiny titties for people all over social media consistently for 5 followers. Girl, get your life together with your funky cat.
My sister don't play about me. I just want y'all to know.
Now, fuck you, trash bitch. Ooh, you're so mad. No, bitch, you trash. Because you're scared. You're scared. Scared what? Scared of what? Any real woman. What am I scared of? Any real woman that wants to get down and dirty gonna come to a nigga face. Get down and dirty with what? I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I'm exposing all of you, baby. You're exposed. You're speaking our name. Come to us. You're exposed. Come to us. 5-0. Come on. You're exposed, my love. You're exposed, and that's why you're so mad. In a nice way. You're exposed. That's why you're so mad. Check your shit on social media.
Yes, she called me.
You're exposed. That's why you're so mad. You're so mad. 5 o'clock. You want to fight me for what reason? What you want to fight me for? 5 o'clock. What you want to fight me for? 5 o'clock. Because I put y'all shit out in the street? Oh, okay. 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 If I ain't putting none of your shit out in the street, why are you on my phone making threats? First of all, it's not a baby. We're laughing at your dumb ass. Y'all laughing so bad, but y'all on my phone. But y'all on my phone. You the one brought the name up. I'm sorry. Okay, so we on your phone because you was on social media with our name. I can say whatever I want to, where I want to, how I want to. I don't have that. It's my mouth. You can't stop me from talking. I make 6 figures. I don't have time to argue with you. Ooh, you make 6 figures, but you on my phone. You worried about my bacon business. You worried about my body. You worried about my edges. You worried about how I look. But you make 6 figures. Right. You can't fight everybody battle. You can't fight everybody battle, baby. Guess what? I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing and y'all ain't going to stop me. That's what you doing, ain't it? If it's nothing, then why are you on my phone? If you laughing so much and you not worried about it, you wouldn't be on my phone. Talking like you gonna do something, you ain't gonna budge. If you believe that, when you see me, do what you do, baby. You think some type of person that's gonna come and pick your story up? Get your story don't mean shit, and you don't mean shit. You'll never get a story. You sound like the disgusting person that you are. That's what you sound like. A disgusting individual. A disgusting, evil-ass snake individual. That's
okay. So y'all heard how she said, "What you think somebody gonna pick your story up and ain't nobody worried about this and move on and all this shit?" We're gonna come back to that too. I got one more call that she made back. I guess she went to go watch the video some more.
Yeah, you got one more time. You don't have no more time to use my name.
Oh, wait. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Wait. That's the same call. Hold on. My bad. It's this one. Okay.
Oh, I think one of these bitches is calling me again. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. So, I just want to let you know, not that you mentioned like marketing, and you mentioned that he killed his own mom. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, you shouldn't have said that.
So if you can't really hear her, it's because she's faking like she has empathy, like she feels sorry for me. And she's saying, yeah, you shouldn't have did that. You mentioned Uncle Mark and you said that he killed his own mom. If y'all go watch the videos, I did not say that. I didn't say that. But okay.
You're going to know what's going to come next because you never should have said that. Rookie, you never should have said it.
She looking like Miss Cleo because she be knowing.
Okay, we're gonna go with whatever you say. So what's no, baby. That's the video. That was the video. Okay, and next. So why would you say that though? Like, why would you really messed yourself up when you said that? Like, you're like, that is a complete, like, you're saying something that you don't even know. You never been to, you never. So how would you think that if you don't have proof?
Okay. She was saying I never been to his house. That's a lie. She said I don't have proof. She didn't say he would never kill his mama or nothing like that, or that he didn't do it. She said I don't have proof, is what she said. You gotta listen to what these people saying because they be telling on themselves while they trying to check me and make me not talk. They telling on themselves. They overtalk themselves. I don't have no proof. But the proof is in the pudding, baby. The proof is in the papers you notarized so you can steal after y'all got that woman up out of here. Clock that T.
So what's coming to me? What's coming to me? It's gonna come to you. It's gonna come to you, and me and Uncle gonna make sure it's gonna come to you because you never should have did that. Okay. So what else? Have a good day. We're done, baby. Okay. Goodbye. Have a good day. Goodbye.
So supposedly she got an attorney and you know she's gonna file papers and restraining orders because she's so scared of me and all of this kind of stuff. I need somewhere to prop this phone up. Anyway, so she's so scared of me. She's so scared. Ooh, she's scared. And I think the word that she was looking for that she couldn't find because you know she dumb as hell. She was looking for the word defamation, but I didn't defame anybody. There was no defamation because I didn't lie. And I mentioned names. I did. And I did that because I know what I'm talking about. Because it's true. Because I don't have a fear of anything happening to me because I'm not lying. And if I wasn't telling the truth and there was no truth to it, why is everybody so mad on my phone? Why is everybody so mad? Oh, and I forgot to record the other call, but it's a piece of that call on my Facebook page where Rolita called me and she was talking all kind of crazy stuff. Oh, you got off the live too, so okay. Well, anyway, so Rolita was talking all kind of crazy stuff. So that piece is on my Facebook. I will probably when I screen record it, I'll put it up on my TikTok. They might take it down though, because she has a really foul mouth. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to show y'all, because I keep my receipts now. Remember that. I keep my receipts. So originally I thought that the second and third call I received was from Demetrius, but it wasn't Demetrius. Skeeter showed her hand, right? So anyway, Rolita was the first one to call me, right, this morning. And so she also called me again this evening and she texted me also This is the text that she sent. I'm gonna show Facebook in a second. This I'm just showing. I'm gonna read it, but I'm just showing it so y'all know I'm not lying. And I don't have her. Oh shit! I mean shoot, Sugarfoot. I don't have her number saved, even though there's messages from 2020 in here. I don't have her number saved because I didn't fool with her like that. So her number is not saved. Well, I don't care about her number. I don't care about y'all seeing her number. But y'all don't need to know who else I'm texting. That ain't y'all business. But yeah, she sent me this, and it's a picture of a walrus. That's supposed to be me, y'all. So let me read y'all what the text says. The text says, and mind you, she's slow too, because Jackie, whenever she got a job or something, she can take a test for her. Jackie take the test for her. Because Jackie's really smart. Jackie is my mom, everybody. My mom is really smart. She just used her intelligence for the wrong things, right? So anyway, the text says, bitch, go breast. You know, like breast, that's what it says. But I think she means brush your rotten teeth, ass, mother effing mouth, B word, because them hoes is writing you I'm gonna use correct terms and not what she said, is writing you giving fellatio and cunnilingus and eating the groceries all at the same mother effing time. B word. Yeah, B word. Get your mother effing life, because you effing go get your mother effing son, B word, that you gave away, that you gave birth to, B word, to Crystal. Can't even spell Crystal right. She spelled Crystal. I know I'm a high class bitch, but I'm just saying. Yeah, we can pull that ish, B word. At the end of the day, it ain't Crystal's your son, B word. So the part of the call where she called earlier, she was talking about Josiah, the baby that I carried for Crystal, my sister. So she's mad about that, right? So she said, you want to get on Facebook and you want to talk, I'm gonna make up stuff about you. Thing about it is, I haven't made up anything about anybody. I'm just telling the truth, and they don't like it. They want us to stay in the dark so they can keep taking advantage of people and keep doing what they do, right? So that's why she sent me all that stuff. And typically, so my friend, he said, a hit dog gonna holler, right? They hollering, baby, they hit. So let me go to my blocked messages. Oh, and I also saw, so when you have somebody blocked on an Android phone, you will not get a notification that they tried to call you. But if you look in your call log, you'll see that they called you, right? So I saw that Demetrius tried to call me at like 1:57 p.m. And then a few minutes later is when I got that 6-minute long and something call from Skeeter. So at first I was like, I thought it was Demetrius. Then I went back and I said, no, that's Skeeter, because I saw the YouTube comment. But when I saw the block call, I was like, well, maybe it was Demetrius. But no, it's Skeeter. And if y'all like, damn, you can't tell your people, I don't talk to these motherfuckers like that. So, but yeah. So, oh, I can't click on it without unblock. Well, I guess I can unblock it for the meantime, huh? Okay. So I can tell y'all what she said before, well, when I unblocked her in November. And let me show y'all the block. Oh, it was 1:54 p.m. when she called, actually. Oh, sorry. Her number is there. 1:54 p.m. Let me show y'all. 1:54 p.m. Right? Because what do I got to lie for? I don't. So I'm not. Okay. So let me go back. So in November, I told y'all about how they were having my grandmother make a false report at the nursing home that Lil G was abusing her, right? And so when Lil G would be on the phone with the administrator of the nursing home. I would also be on the phone, and the calls would be getting recorded, and that's why another reason why she would call me, right? And so when I heard the woman say that your sisters Rolita and Jackie and I was like, I know you fucking lying, right? So I had unblocked my mom too. I unblocked her too. I said something to her too. But the reason I unblocked Demetrius is because she told Lil G, playing both sides of the fence, she told Lil G that she needed to apologize to Rolita for saying that she was also a pedophile. I told y'all about how Lil G was triggered and she said it, whatever. So I unblocked Demetrius and I said, hold on one second. I said, and I can upload screenshots later in case people be like, oh, she making that shit up. But I'm not. I'm really not. So this was Tuesday, November 26th at 7:43 p.m. I said, since you feel it's your duty to speak on behalf of those who continue to do wrong, I may as well speak my piece as well. You keep taking the side of these people and all the while pretending to not take a side. But when you repeatedly or disregard what someone went through and is still going through, you're definitely choosing a side. There should never be a time that you tell a survivor of sexual or any kind of abuse to apologize to any person that had a hand in it. You can't speak for either party because it didn't happen to you, and you weren't the one we told as children or first as adults. You may not even be able to show true empathy. However, you should just stay in your lane. You play both sides of the fence and you act like you really care, but it's become even more clear to me that you don't. And in regards to Miss G is my grandmother. In regards to Miss G, you know for a fact that she should not leave that facility with the folks that are trying to take her out. And you said yourself that you didn't think she should or want her to leave. You may not have been privy to everything that went on with Mama, which is Georgia, the other relative, my great grandmother, that I told y'all that they did the same thing they're trying to do now. That went on with Mama, but you know for a fact that there was some sneak ass dirty shit that went down and led to her death. It's all repeating. Mind you, this is in November, y'all. It's all repeating. And I could see it last year in December, which is why I decided to block Jackie and Letha when they lied to the hospital staff to keep Lil G away from her. During the time, she wasn't allowed to see her mom. She had another stroke and her condition worsened. If Lil G wasn't as vigilant and knowledgeable with her mom's medical history, I'm sure she'd be gone already. Miss G had two of her sorry ass sons, which is Lucius and Junior. Sis, who is the other person? I know who Jackie is, but I'm lost. Letha is my auntie, my mom's sister. That's Rolita. Letha. That's yeah. Demetrius is my cousin, which is also my mom's and cousin. So we are their cousin. And this text message that I'm reading is to Demetrius from December. So Miss G had two of her sorry ass sons living with her, and they were absolutely not taking care of her. Hell, Lucius didn't even tell Lil G she had gone to the hospital that first time till Jackie and Letha showed up to put him out. I spoke about that on the live last night. You know from your own experience that those two don't do things unless it benefits them in some way. Yeah. Letha nor Jackie will care for Miss G the way she needs, nor do they know how or what's even going on with her medically. And on the rare occasions Letha visits, the topic is Lil G. She should be focused on her mom and what she needs. She doesn't check to see if she needs changing, attempt to bathe her or anything. Just agitates her and then leaves as quickly as she came. We aren't children anymore, and Lil G isn't alone. If they manage to move Miss G, they will have to do it on their own accord. Lil G isn't obligated to help them do anything, especially when it most likely will lead to destruction. So what I'm speaking on is the fact they wanted Lil G to give them my grandmother's identification, her pay card that she receives her benefits on each month, like all of her information, right? And Lil G was like, no. And I told her no. So Demetrius responded to me Wednesday, November 27th at 6:51 a.m. She said, whoever you are, baby, y'all problem is not mine, meaning mine though. Two, that's she didn't even say one, but two, that's not my mother. She has children. If you want to jump, go right ahead, coward. You can tell me in my face or call me on the phone because you know. I think she meant you can't tell me to my face or call me on the phone, actually, because you know. Again, what happened to whoever is not my busy. I think she meant business. Obviously, you're not an adult because you text the wrong one, coward ass. I'm pretty sure I have an idea, baby. I'm not bothered. Can't change what happened, and definitely not my mom to make any decisions, and probably not yours. So think again or acknowledge yourself before coming to me. Have a good day, coward, with the crying, laughing emojis. Then she said, and by the way, I didn't read all that because it don't have anything to do with me. You probably can't read it all, but okay. Be thankful that God allowed you to still be here and move on and live your life, but she put your as in your you are, right? So I said, you are the coward. If you use your brain, you know who I was. Now you say it has nothing to do with you, but you inserted yourself. All of a sudden, you have no parts in it. You're fake and fraudulent. It's not my fault you deleted my number and the text thread. Guess you couldn't bear to look at how you couldn't stand on business. Of course, she has children, and two of them run and call you like you can change the outcome of something or like you have some kind of authority. You don't. I will proudly say I am Ruth Elaine McDonald. I'm not scared, nor do I have anything to hide. Unlike you and the two you try to defend and speak for when you truly don't care for them either. And because I know what exactly. You took me setting you straight as a threat. That's all y'all know. But please believe this is one battle you'd lose. Toodles, honey. So she said, fuck you, Ruthie, with your dumb ass. People insert in, is what she said. And I said, laughing my ass off, oh, you big mad. She said, never made, honey. She meant mad though, y'all. Never made, honey. I knew who this was. I don't get mad at childish people because I know how to answer my phone and talk. You or so the last person I'm thinking about, honey. I think you know that for yourself. All I know is you could never step to me, honey. Why you insert yourself is not your business, baby. I said, laughing my ass off, right. You're so mad you can't spell or use correct grammar. Fight you for what? That's Karma's job. And I said, definitely my business, love bug. She said, no one said fight, love bug. You're the one with 3 mad emojis, not me. Again, try and be happy. God woke you up and you are again for your family up this morning. Have a blessed day, Ruthie. And she said, you still typing with 3 laughing emojis. And she said, don't you have some baking to do? It's Thanksgiving. Y'all notice how they always want to bring up my bacon? Why they hating like that? They know they want some. Anyway, I said, you make inferences to fighting, honey. You may try to be covert with your true feelings, but the mask is lifted. I'm very happy and blessed, still healing, and I'm always going to be on the side of what's right. You, however, can't say that. What narcissistic people and families count on is the survivors being quiet and never talking or speaking out. Those days are dead. I don't care how anyone feels about it. No one will ever keep me quiet again. If I see fuck shit going on, I'm going to speak up, period. You are miserable, and that's your cross to bear. Only one of us is behaving like a child, and it sure isn't me. And I replied to her text about my baking. I said, mind the business that pays you. I can definitely multitask, which I was doing because I was preparing my orders. She said, and I thought we were talking about Aunt G because Miss G, my grandmother, is her aunt. I thought we were talking about Aunt G. Baby, what you are talking about is not my business. That's why I'm minding the business that pay me well. You can talk to the moon and back. Everyone is going on with their life, honey. I suggest you do the same. You see that common thing where they saying everybody done moved on? They are referencing when I originally outed the pedophile on the internet. Everybody has moved on with their life, honey. I suggest you do the same. Hold on. Nothing came from it. She's talking about me outing him. Nothing came from it. I feel sorry for you. Hopefully, don't nothing ever happens to your mom. Move on, Ruthie. I said, girl, what the fuck are you even saying? Nothing came from it. You sound like you knew all along. Disgusting. Bye, girl. And I said, and whatever happens to Jackie is her karma. It was never my job to protect her, but I did my whole life. This bloodline is just terrible. She said, you're sad, shaking my head. I said, no, I'm a generational curse breaker. She said, no, you're not. You want social media to believe that, but it didn't work. Again, hope you get what need in meaning. And then she put a whole bunch of praying hands. Right? I still don't know what she said. I said, bitch, you're really sick. She said, oh, yeah, we all are. I told y'all they be telling on themselves. We all are? Yeah, they sick as hell. She said, oh, yeah, we all are. But one thing and two things for sure, thing, I'm making the difference because she did. For sure, is after all you said, I really don't give a fuck. Please have a blessed day. Karma, look in the mirror. Talking about your mom, God really don't appreciate that. I would wish that on no one, especially my own mother, ma'am. I said, what did I wish on her exactly? Your comprehension skills suck too. I said, whatever happens to her is her karma, which has absolutely nothing to do with me. What God sees fit for her is between them. I clearly said it's not my job to protect her, and that still stands. I don't have to wish bad on anyone. I have never done evil things to people, but I have suffered because of the evil of those before me. Delusional, fake, and nasty. Bye, child. She said, honey, you and your mouth is so not a bother to me. And put in all caps, now who mad? And she said, ma'am, you were cool with your mom, then not. Then cool. Come with laughing emojis. Come on, sounds to me you are delusional. You are the delusional one. Please get that taken care of, Miss Miserable. I said, laughing my ass off, you are such an idiot. Thanks for the lasting confirmation. She said, you are so welcome, precious, with the emoji sticking his tongue out. And said, oh, happy holidays. And I said, this is what you're trying to do. It won't work. And then I sent her the definition of antagonize, a screenshot of it. And that was that. And so back when I originally put out the video about what Junior did to me, especially, that was in December of 2023. And so prior to me putting the video out, I don't know if y'all was on my live last night or not. Prior to me putting the video out, me and Demetrius had a phone conversation because she called me. Did not have her number saved because we didn't talk. But Jackie, of course, gave her my mom gave her my number because I had blocked my mom and I didn't tell her why, nothing. I just blocked her. Are you live on another Yes, I'm live on TikTok also. So my mom gave her my number because that's what she do. She run to other people and try to do a sob story when things are not going her way, right? And so as I said on my live last night, I had just finished a therapy session. It was a phone session. And I was in the parking lot over here by where I live, and the call came through and I said hello. The person said hello. As soon as she said, I was like, who is this? She was like, this D. As soon as she said this D, I already knew she was calling for my mom, right? So I laid it all out and told her what happened. She faked like she gave a damn, right? Really faked like she gave a damn. And so I told her I was gonna put the video out. I had told my therapist all that. Put the video out. Demetrius didn't comment on it. She didn't text me. She didn't say nothing. So Sunday, December 31st, 2023 at 9:06 a.m. What's your TikTok? Ooh, what is my TikTok name, y'all? Hold on, let me tell you. It's Baking Butterfly 35 all together, no caps. Baking Butterfly 35. So December 31st, 2023, 9:06 a.m. I said, hey D, this is the video I told you I was gonna make in case you wanted to watch it. If not, I understand. Sent her the link. At 12:14 that same day, she said, I saw it. I said, okay. I didn't think you had, because after the phone conversation we had, I thought if you saw it, you say something or reach out. No biggie though. I hope the new year brings blessings to you and yours. Because like I said last night, I didn't expect people to say anything on there, in the public eye or whatever. But if you really cared about me, if you related to me, you love me, you claim you got my back, all of this, I expected to at least hear from you, especially if you got my number, right? I didn't hear nothing from her. So she said, "Hey, Ruthie, it's not up to me to judge anything or anyone. You did your video, and I hope everything after this is okay for you and your life ahead with you and your kids." I said, "I didn't expect you to judge anything or anyone. Your response is so totally different from the one you had on the phone with me. I have to say it's surprising and disheartening, but that's life. And being supportive in the same manner that you were on the phone doesn't constitute you judging anyone. I appreciate you responding though, and my kids and I will be just fine. Don't worry, I won't bother you again." Then she kept repeatedly trying to call my phone, but I don't have any more words for you. So I said, I don't want to talk on the phone in the text. So she texted me. She said, "You took what I said the wrong way. You said you would post and you did. I was saying, I hope you are okay from here. That's all." I said, "No, I took it how you delivered it. And if that's all you meant, that's all you would have said. You said exactly what was on your heart, and I respect it. There's nothing else for us to discuss. I love you. Be blessed, Demetrius." Just because you got your feelings or whatever, that don't mean I don't love you, but that don't mean you're gonna be in my life either, right? So okay, since I see you found me over here. um so she said, "I love you, Ruthie, and again, like I said, I'm not the judge or jury." This is a thing that a lot of people get twisted. You not standing with something that's wrong don't mean you judging somebody. That's not what that means, right? But if you literally are like turning a blind eye to it, you're picking a side. And with me, you gonna stay on that side, right? Okay. So what I say, okay, she said, "Like I said, I'm not the judge or jury. I cannot speak on the video because I have love for everyone, and I hate that you went through what you went through, and I wish you didn't have to deal with this in your life now, Ruthie." She said, "Did you want me to comment on it? I hate that you are going through this right now. I wish you didn't have to even feel the way you feel. Again, I love you, and I will always be here if you need me." I never responded to that. I blocked her after that. Didn't unblock her until November of last year to say what I needed to say in regards to what was going on with Lil G. So there's that, right? Um, so y'all see that these people totally dismiss what this man has done, not just to me, but he's done it to other family members as well. They totally dismiss it. They act like, so what if that happened? Nobody cares. Or shut up about it. Just go on and live your life. I shut up all my life though. Living in silence was literally killing me. I feel like I'm dying now. Dealing with all of this is just stuff piling on top, piling on top, piling on top. And what they think is they can call my phone and they can talk crazy to me and talk bad to me and threaten me, and they're going to get me to be quiet. But I'm not going to be quiet. I'm going to air everything out until I feel like I'm done. And other family members that want me to say something on their behalf, I'm going to say it. And then when I feel like it's enough, then it'll be enough. Then it'll be enough. I'm actively working on healing. I'm in therapy. My last therapist, she got a new job. If you follow me on Facebook, you saw a post about it, possibly. Facebook or Instagram, you saw a post about it. She got a new job, and so I did speak with a new therapist today. She's also a Black woman. She seems really cool. I'm excited to speak with her tomorrow to try to get services started with her. So that's a good thing, because the spot that my old therapist, what did he do? My uncle raped and molested me, and he did the same thing that I know for sure to two other family members, which are my aunts. Well, I don't know if he necessarily raped them, but I do know he molested them, right? Um, it's another part to that I'm not even gonna get into tonight, but I should, because of how crazy how crazy this lady talked to me on the phone today. But I'm not gonna do it as no retaliation. But when I say I'm gonna air everything out, I'm really gonna air everything out. I I totally forgot. I forgot. But thank you for reminding me. My other sis told me that last night and I forgot. So, so I did mention to y'all. Well, let me hold on. First of all, first things first. Let me reblock Demetrius. And the reason that I can see my text messages on this tablet is because it's the Google Messages app. So y'all won't be saying, "Ooh, she making that up. That's fake." No, it's not. I'm signed into my Google account. That's why I can see my text messages on here because I didn't want to be trying to switch in between the live and my phone. So now I gotta go back to spam and blocked so that I can find my mom's text thread. Well, one of them anyway. Let's see. Maybe I should search for. I don't know how to do it on here, so I guess we're gonna have to do that another night. But what I was going to look for was the messages where we were talking about the rental car that I brought up last night. And so she just kept putting it off, finally took it back, tried to gaslight me into saying she had given me $500. It's all in the messages. It's all there. I just wanted to come on here and let y'all hear those phone calls that I received today. Let y'all hear how these people talk to me today. Let y'all hear how they're trying to threaten me. And I know y'all heard her say, "Don't let me see you. Don't let me see you." And she know where I stay. Even I gave her my address too, because if you come over here, you gonna fuck around and find out. So people, you right about it. Always has been my whole life. That's what people don't get. Just because I still allow her to be in my life and I swept things under the rug doesn't make, like, it's not like I just flipped out one day and I'm like, "Oh no, I can't." It wasn't that. It's been my whole life. It's been my whole life, baby. It's not new. It's not new. What's new is me standing up for me protecting me. That's what's new. Right? So so the threats that came, people think because I choose to live my life a certain way, and by a certain way I mean I say to myself, I am the sole provider for my girls. I'm the sole provider. The dudes that help me make them, they don't do shit. One of them is even back locked up after being locked up for 10 years. He back in there again, right? Where is my moderator? Cause what do you mean? Get Karen Smith up out of here, please. Anyway, so I choose to live my life and stay to myself because I made her one before I got on live. Let's see if I can figure out. Oh, look, I did it. I figured it out. Okay, I just made you one too. So, and I appreciate the gifts and all the love, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I choose to live my life and stay to myself and not act off of emotion a lot, because if something happens to me, I know it's people that love my babies, but ain't nobody gonna love them and be there for them like me, because I'm me. It's only one me, right? So that's why I don't go there. I don't allow myself to go there. But as Black women, we tend to bottle up everything. We just take on everything. Everything is on us, right? We bottle it up. We might cry in the shower. We might cry in the car, but we bottle it up pretty much. And I've seen videos where they talk about that's why a lot of Black women have autoimmune diseases, because they bottle all that trauma and everything up. And do you know that the trauma of the women before you and your fam, your mom, your grandma, all them, that trauma goes into their eggs, and then the egg become you, baby. So they stuff is your stuff too. They stuff is your stuff too. So all this stuff that they went through and that they carrying came to you too. But guess what? When it got to me, we ain't about to play these games no more. We not doing it. I sat inside. I got chills. I sat in silence long enough, right? And I am so grateful that even though my sister Crystal originally did not like me in high school because she thought I was a bully. It's a lot of people, I'm sure, that thought I was a bully and thought I was mean, but that was my way of protecting myself because everybody left anyway, right? So if I don't allow you in, you can't leave me. You can't hurt me by leaving if I don't even let you in, huh? So I'm protecting myself. I was always on defense mode because I felt like I had to defend myself against everything because nobody was protecting me. Now, I will say I didn't give my grandpa or my papa the opportunity to protect me because I didn't tell him what was going on because I was protecting my mama. I never told Aunt Bern what was going on for real because I'm protecting my mama. I was always protecting her. So I was eating all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating everything that I'm giving. I'm being the good child. I'm raising her children. I'm raising her. I'm taking care of her. Moved out and was still giving her my money because she was supposed to be paying bills and paying rent to keep a roof over my brother and them head. And come to find out, you ain't paying no rent. You going to play bingo. You gambling. You in Houston. My two youngest brothers had to come live with me at a point. You didn't even want to give me no food stamps, and they at my house eating up everything. Boys eat a lot, right? So it's just the women, the girls in black families are always expected to take care of everybody, and the boys are just expected to be able to live a happy little life. But yeah, like it's not fair that that's what we are given. But when you get to a certain point and you don't want to take it no more, you don't have to. You don't have to. And I don't expect everybody to be where I'm at with it. I don't know if you'll ever get where I'm at with it. I don't know if you ever dealt with anything that I like what I've dealt with. But what I do know is me speaking out is touching somebody. Me speaking out is resonating with somebody. It may just be one somebody, but it's helping them to know that they not alone, that they can stick up for themselves, and they can tell their story too if they want to, if they need to. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be quiet. You don't have to take whatever people give you. You don't have to take it. You don't have to. You don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to. I'm not going to. I don't care how many times y'all call my phone. I don't care how many text messages y'all send. I don't care if y'all send. I don't care what y'all do. Whatever y'all do, I'm still going to speak out. I'm still going to stand up for myself and whoever else I need to stand up for. In the meantime, I'm still going to do it. And if anything that you try to bring against me ends up prospering, I'm just gonna come back 10 times better. Because with everything that I've been through, you would think that I'd be selling myself, I'd be addicted to drugs, I'd be addicted to alcohol, sex, whatever. I've made something of myself. I could have been greater had I not been held back and held down by the woman who gave birth to me. I'm sure. But God has a plan for everything. He has a plan for everything. So even if I would have gotten to go to Houston Tillotson College in Austin, that she let me write the essay for, and I got accepted, and I was supposed to go off to school, and then she said I couldn't go. Even if I would have went off to school, then me and Crystal wouldn't have been as close as we are now, and she wouldn't have her firstborn baby boy. Everything happens for a reason, and people can speculate and judge and make up stuff, and like they over there trying to put two and two together, and they coming up with 11. Cause y'all think me and Crystal and her husband was getting it in, baby? No, like so when people don't know your business, they make up your business, right? And when people are jealous of the love that somebody gives you, of the bond, of the relationship that you have with other people, they're gonna try to tear it down. And like I say, my mama stopped us from being friends more than once. More than once. I felt like that relationship was a threat to her, right? So she tried to break it up, but ain't no breaking us up. I'm telling y'all now, if y'all try, just don't do it. Just don't even try. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. It's better to be with us. Sis, you know I'm on live. Why is you calling me, lady? Something must have happened. Hold on, y'all, because I don't know what's going on. Is what you calling on this phone? I mean, on this tablet. Hold on, y'all. Give me a moment. So I'm saying all of this to say you ain't gotta take what people hand you, no matter what title they have. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your granny, your whoever it is. You ain't gotta take it. You don't gotta take it. You deserve to be treated like you are precious because you are. Your birthright is to be loved and to be loved properly. And if people can't do that, you ain't gotta fuck with them. And I don't care who they are. You don't have to. Okay, let me find my sister. Nope. Why do I need a link if I just want to do a call? Maybe it's gonna do it. I think it's gonna do it, y'all. You don't have to take it. You know. What's wrong?
Ain't nothing wrong. Child, I was trying to get back in the live in the first place. Couldn't get back in the live. Hello?
Yeah.
We glitching. Well, on my end.
Oh, are you watching on Facebook?
I guess so.
Because if you watching, I can bring you back. It doesn't say that you are. You got to be watching for me to bring you back on. So I know I haven't really been looking at the comments because I had a lot of stuff to say. I still have more things that I need to say, more things that I need to get out. But if y'all have questions, I'm paying attention now, so I will answer any questions. And yes, you're right. Misery does love company, but I ain't got the time. I got the hiccups, y'all. So, what I was saying also about the threats that were made to me today. These individuals that I'm related to, they like to jump people too. So, all I'm gonna say is come with it, cause I got an army behind me. You feel me? So, do what you do, baby. Do what you do. Do what you do. People think I'm scary because I'm short and I say to myself and all of that or whatever. But the last fight I had, that lady had a well whipped ass. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. And that was in 2015. If I show you the picture of what I look like after the fight, you'll be like, you did not just have a fight. I mean, technically, it wasn't really a fight because she ain't really. Y'all have been like, did you at least pinch the bitch? She really didn't. But that was her own fault because she was talking trash on Facebook and then she came to where I lived and I was like, what was all that trash you was talking? And then she was leaving and she was still talking trash. So I ran down the sidewalk and I dove in the car on her and I beat her up. So that's what happened with that. Because she thought that she knew what was going on in the household that I lived in because the first woman that I was with told her whatever she told her. So she thought, hey, this my bro house. Is it? Oh, okay. All right. All right. You talking all that hot shit on Facebook. All right, let's see what you do in person. Hey, Stink. Hey, handsome. Ooh. Ooh. I'm looking at my godson, y'all. Hey, Stink. So anyway, she thought she was gonna walk in the house, and because she thought that it was her bro's apartment, and by bro I mean my ex, the woman that I was with, she thought she was gonna talk all that shit, and then she was also gonna talk all that shit and walk out the house and leave, and I wasn't gonna say nothing. Yeah, she found out, and just recently she had followed me on TikTok, and then I took a screenshot of it and I put the sound with Tokyo talk about I don't play with you like that. Yeah, I put that on there. Cause why are you following me on TikTok and I beat you up? Why you want to be my friend now? I thought we was friends at first, but you was mad for nothing. How you mad? What are you mad at me for? Oh, but after you kept talking shit on Facebook after I fed you and your sorry girlfriend at the house, y'all ate good, and then you get mad. But you was also trying to holler at my sister at the time, and I told you if you didn't leave me alone, I was gonna send your girlfriend the screenshots of the messages. And I keep receipts, and when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. And so I sent them to her girlfriend, so she was real mad. But that's when I was with the one from California. So I told her what I was gonna do, and she kept going, and so I did it, and she ain't like that, and she put up a picture on Facebook. Well, she didn't put up a picture. She called me a Furby, and I put up a picture of a Furby and me in the collage, and I was like, I like a Furby, y'all. So anyway, when I seen her in person, I wasn't about to do all that talking. I asked her what was all that shit you was talking, and then, we got down to business. uh, yeah. So that's the last fight that I had, and I'm gonna say this. I was saying earlier, I was talking to my sister Sunshine on the phone. I was like, I feel sorry for the first person that I get into a fight with because I haven't been in a fight so long. But then I said, I really don't feel sorry for him because that's not my fault. Because if you do something so bad that I gotta fight you, that's your fault. And then I was like, well, if they want to come over here and try to do something to my vehicle, the camera is going to get them, and then the laws will deal with them. So I said, maybe they want to deal with the laws instead of me. Maybe that would be better. And then I said, well, maybe that's like being between a rock and a hard place. So I really ain't no winning. I don't know. Whichever one they gonna pick, even if they gonna if they actually decide to do something, they said they gonna make up stuff about me and put it on Facebook. We gonna find out. But I think the next live that I'm going to do will have Angel on it because Angel wants to get on live also. Oh, why is my child up? Why? I can see my child on the camera. Gabriella, get in the bed. Gabriella be taking me through that, y'all. But listen, so the next live, I think we're gonna have Angel on because Angel has been through a lot of trauma in this family. Also, I talked about some of her story last night on the live. Also about them taking her firstborn son, and then him passing away while in Rolita's care, and about how she was being investigated about that. So, and she also took her firstborn daughter as well. So the next live that I do, which will most likely be tomorrow night, Angel will be on there live with me, and Angel can tell her story how she want to tell her story because she know things that I don't know, and she can tell y'all what she want to tell y'all. So, and the people saying that I'm trying to get clout, and I'm not trying to get no. Who want to be famous for being mistreated by the people that's supposed to love you? Who want to be famous for that? Talking about you think somebody gonna pick up your story? Don't nobody care about you? It's a lot of people that care about me. Just because y'all don't care about me, just because y'all hate me so bad for what? I don't know. But people hate when your light shine, huh? Okay, that's cool, I guess. I mean, it's really sad though. It's really sad. And I know a lot of people probably like she laughing, she smiling, she making jokes. That's how I survive. You feel me? Because if I let myself cry on here, I'm gonna be crying for a long time, and I don't really got time for that. I got shit to do. I mean, I don't have schoolwork to do because I had to drop my classes because my child be doing a lot, and I couldn't think. But I got other stuff to do, like making these new cookies that I'm adding to my menu. If y'all didn't pay attention to my name here on TikTok or on Facebook or wherever y'all looking at me at, I'm the Baking Butterfly. I'm also a Poetic Butterfly. I have a poetry book on Amazon. It's called Windows to Her Soul. But I got these new cookies that I want to add to my menu, so I need to make them so I can take pictures and advertise and all of that. So I could be doing that stuff, which probably while Angel's telling y'all her story tomorrow night, I'll be working on one of the new cookies, and it's gonna be the fruity pebble cookie that I was gonna make while I was at my sister's over spring break, but we just never got to it. I wasn't feeling good, sinus infection, whatever it was. It was a lot going on. We had a lot going on, y'all. We had a lot going on. But I did go live, I think twice while I was over there. But I didn't get to do the new cookie. I had brought my mixer, everything, ingredients, all the stuff, and didn't get to do it. I was gonna let the kids help me, but it didn't happen. But tomorrow night, see, this is gonna hold me accountable. If I tell y'all I'm gonna do it on live tomorrow with Angel, and I guess even if Angel doesn't get on, I will still make the new cookie on the live. So this y'all holding me accountable. So if y'all come back to the live tomorrow and I'm not making the cookie, you could be like, girl, you said you was gonna make that cookie. And I don't want to hear y'all say that, so I'm gonna make the cookie. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. And since it's 11:11, that's the perfect time. Well, how about we manifest real quick? Y'all close your eyes and manifest. All right. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. If y'all join, I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate whatever love y'all show to me. Um, I appreciate y'all listening and all of that. Does anybody know how to save the live on TikTok? Because last night I just completely lost. Anybody know how to save it? I know how to do it on Facebook, but I don't know how to do it on TikTok. If you're watching and you know how to save the live, let me know. So thanks again, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow night if y'all join. All right. Thanks, Facebook. I love y'all. If anybody's watching, thanks for joining.